welcome to the video, everybody. So I know that I'm always posting like workouts and workout progress and yada yada on my social media and in my YouTube videos, so I just wanted to take some time to explain what I'm training for and why. And what I'm training for is my first ever Ironman distance triathlon. And I know that I've shared some of my journey in triathlon so far, like not quite 2 years into it. I've done 2 triathlons. Both of them were the Olympic distance, which were about a 0.9 mile swim, a 24-mile bike, and a 6.2 mile run, which was a hell of a challenge for me, and I never thought I'd ever even consider doing an Ironman distance event. But it doesn't take long to realize what you're capable of if you just give your body some time to adapt. And so here I am. I'm halfway through my first Ironman training program, my first ever training program, and it's been going great, and I'm so pumped. So I just wanted to take this time to announce that that's what I'm training for, and this will kick off hopefully like a little mini series. I'll have a few episodes leading up to the event and all the training that goes into it, and then the grand finale. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. And anytime I ever tell anybody what I've been doing with my free time, they're like, why the hell do you want to do that? That's about the only question I ever get. And the simple answer to that question is because I love it. But particularly why I'm doing this race, there's more to it than that. And I'm going to get into that in just a minute. I'm visiting my why, and before I go any further, I need to give credit where credit is due, and 100% of the credit for the inspiration behind this whole journey goes to Nick Bear and my friend Jeff, who sent me the video of Nick Bear, this guy out in Texas who was competing in an Ironman triathlon in honor of his mother, who he had just lost to ovarian cancer. And I was so moved by this video and so inspired, and I thought it was such an incredible way to remember somebody, that I went out and bought a bike. And we were just getting into running at this time. I would have never thought of competing in a triathlon though, had I not seen this video, but I did. Bought a bike, signed up for my first ever triathlon, competed in Dewan's honor, and it felt so good. And I was completely dead at the end. But it felt great. But I thought only in my dreams would I ever be able to compete in an Ironman distance triathlon. And here we are, living my dreams, literally, in more ways than one, and it feels so good. So yeah, I'm at the cemetery where my best friend growing up is buried. The closest friend I ever had died 5 years ago now, this weekend anyways. And when we came here to bury him, and when he was being laid in the ground, I promised myself that I would live enough life for both of us. And I think at that time, at 22 years old, I had different intentions of how I wanted to go about that, partying and being wild and whatnot. And I'm doing things a little different now, but I am doing my best every day to live enough life for 2 people. And so yeah, enough with the sad stuff. I'm gonna pamper myself a little bit today. I'm gonna go get some running shoes. I took the day off of work. I took a personal day today. It's Friday, and we're gonna have some fun this weekend. So let's go get into that. All right, I'm just leaving my favorite store ever, Run Detroit. You gotta go check them out if you like running and you're in the Detroit area. I don't know why I'm acting like anybody more than people in my hometown are gonna see this, but yeah, Just got some new shoes. I cannot wait to break them in. Unfortunately, not until tomorrow, but I will see you tomorrow. So we're about an hour and 15 minutes into a 3-hour workout. I've been ramping up so far my power output. In about 10-15 minutes here, I'm gonna do 2 sets of 15 minutes at threshold power. And then after that, pretty much just ramp down. And after this 3-hour bike, I'll jump on the treadmill for a quick run, and that'll be it until tomorrow. Finishing up 2.5 mile run, 8-minute pace. Approve of the Ghost 14s. I'm so excited about this project. Cannot wait to start this little mini series. But this is about it for me today. I'm gonna be doing some editing. Morgan's coming over. We're gonna have a big fat dinner, or at least I am. So that'll do it for today, and I will see you in the morning. 8 a.m. getting the last little bit of fuel for the run. Alright, just past the 9-mile mark. I will probably be about 13-14 mile run. I'm gonna go 1 more mile at a nice consistent pace, which I've been doing a good job of so far in my training program. Working hard, but not too hard where I burn myself out. But whenever I get to this point in my run, I start getting pretty tired. And I think about how tired I'm gonna feel at this point in my run after I get off a 60-mile bike ride almost. And I think about how bad I'm gonna want to quit or slow down to a walk or just give up somehow, some way. I've been telling myself that's why I'm gonna turn it up a notch. And so that's what I'm gonna do today. 12 miles in, already took 20 seconds per mile off my pace for the last 2. I got 1 more mile to go. I am smoked. But turn it up a notch. 1 last time. Let's go. Let's fucking go. This is finishing strong right here. You can hardly breathe. 6:40 pace. Let's go. Love you, buddy. November 11th, 30-minute run test. 7 minutes, 32 seconds per mile, down from 8 minutes, 16 seconds per mile 8 weeks ago. Let's go. I want to encourage anybody who's lost anybody to remember them in a special way like that. It feels so good, especially if you can do it in some way where you're pushing yourself somehow, and you don't have to compete in a race. You know, you can climb a mountain, or it doesn't have to be anything like crazy. just do something special and unique to remember them.